Pasu, it's me and welcome back to another video. And today it's time for some generic fan service video about how shitty it is and oh no, sorry, wrong video. It's about Akiba's strip. Or Akiba's strip? Stripping Akiba? Well, I don't care, but let's get back to Akiba's trip. And the first episode of this show was hilarious. I was laughing so much. It even hurt. No joke. The comedy with the fan service, it's maybe going overboard for some viewers. Well, for those who are like fan service is shit and I don't even care about everything else. So yeah. Forget these guys. If you don't mind fan service, like clothes getting ripped off from girls, then you will have a fun time because it's really, really funny. It's fan service done in a good way. It's for the comedy, it's even for the purpose of the story, surprisingly. And we really get to see some scenes with the fan service or the plot and then the comedy. It's really, really funny. But let's get back. Akiba's trip. What is it about? It's about these people who are kinda possessed or bugged ones that are going on a rampage, being way stronger than normal people, and they have to get their clothes ripped off and exposed to the air so that the bug can, or the magic, whatever it is, will be gone. So this is the point of why stripping is necessary. And we see these scenes in quite a nice animation. The action scenes are pretty darn good. And we have this protagonist who's the otaku guy who wants to collect figurines. And he's going around Akiba with his little sister and seeing the other character popping up with a baseball bat and kicking asses. So this was at first quite surprising, and we will get to the point that the character will also get these enhanced powers, which will be really hilarious. And there was one scene quite towards the beginning of the show, which was surprising. I know there was this topic for a short period of time in Shokugeki no Soma, but it's about my personal favorite fast food in Germany, and it's everywhere. It's popular as fuck and it's insanely good. And obviously I'm talking about the doner kebab. So yeah, we got a real authentic shot of a doner. And I was really surprised. I was looking at it thinking like, did I see it right? Or are my eyes trying to trick me and force me to buy a doner today? Which I obviously did, because for some reason I wanted to have a doner today. So yeah, I got one and it was really, really good, just on a side note. And there was this conversation going on and with his little sister about the figurines and how he is a minority, which was really funny. And the line from the sister was, "Don't be such a try-hard minority, and I was like, well, that's savage. Out of context, that line is evil. But it was nice. And then he got away to get a figurine, and there he met a strange girl. The way she talks is a bit on the annoying side, but overall she is quite entertaining. And then Mrs. Baseball Bat showed up again, going with, well, that cosplay can't be normal, she must be one of them, and tried to beat her up and stripped her. So, well, it was off-scene or off-screen, to put it in that way, and I was like, well, too bad. But it's fine, they will pop up again. And then he was stabbed when he tried to protect the baseball bat girl for some reason. And then he was lying down and with his final words. And then he couldn't finish his final words. And Mrs. Baseball Bat was totally like, can't you even finish your final words? No, I mean, don't die. And yeah, she gave him powers, she saved him, and he started to kick asses. Or started to rip clothes. Well, obviously, it was really entertaining, and Mrs. Baseball Bat, aka Mayo-chan, seriously, her name is totally like mayonnaise, and obviously she will be Mayo. And yes, she's quite cute, and her reactions were entertaining and funny, and overall, from a story point of view, it may not be the best show, but it's one hell of a fun ride. So I will watch it. And if you're into some comedy with some fan service that makes kinda sense, go for it. The action scenes are also really good, and I wonder if the other characters will join them in fighting these bugged ones, like this blonde girl he met with a strange way of talking, or even his little sister. So I'm looking forward to it. I haven't played the games, but from what I've read so far is that these characters are totally new. So even if you have played the game, it looks like you won't be able to know what will happen. Well, okay, we all know what will happen. There will be clothes ripped off from sexy girls. So, well, yes, it will be a fun ride. And that's it for now. I'm wondering if Masamune Kuno Revenge will air today or be streamed today. So I will check it out later. And that's it for now. See ya later or tomorrow. Adios.